All right, start of day 9. Just leaving my hotel this morning. Had a good breakfast. They had omelets actually, which is really good. Yeah, got all packed up, cleaned up, cleaned the chain again. At the end of the day, it was starting to make noise. I mean, that makes sense. I'm doing it enough every day to probably warrant a chain lube / clean every day. I'm just using purple stuff. I've just used it for a long time. I find that it doesn't get too greasy, but it's got some good solvent to clean out the chain. So been pretty happy with it. Other than it doesn't last super long, but that's fine. Yeah, so gonna do between, I don't know, should be 80 to 90 miles today. I got a reserved a campsite at Willard Brook State Forest. It doesn't look like they have electricity, but it does say they have flush toilets, so there's a chance the bathrooms might have electricity, but no sites do. So I'm willing to take a gamble. I'm gonna see if I can charge up before I get there throughout the day. I have a huge climb starting out. I don't know, I just glance at the elevation. It looks like maybe a 1,500 foot climb out of Bennington here, so should be interesting. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road. Whew. So a little bit of drama I did not need this morning. Well, as I was filming outside the hotel, my Garmin wouldn't connect to my phone, so I decided to reboot my phone, and the touchscreen stopped working. So I couldn't unlock my phone. I couldn't use it at all. I couldn't call anyone, and the normal procedure to hold down the side button, you need to slide to power it off, because I was going to just try and restart it. And so I couldn't do that. And it's like 55% battery. So the other option was to let it die. So thank goodness there's a library here, and I stopped and I Googled how to reset the iPhone without the touchscreen working. And it turns out there's actually a sequence of buttons you can push and reset it. And sure enough, it rebooted and I was able to use the touchscreen. Man, I was freaked out, about to head in the mountains. I can't contact and tell anyone that, hey, I can't contact you because my phone stopped working. So, man, it just crazy. And the nearest phone supply thing was like 5 miles the opposite direction to even look at my phone. I even tore the screen protector I had off, thinking that was it, cleaned it, took the case off, like all kinds of stuff. I'm so thankful that worked. So, all right. Delayed me even more, but I'm so glad that this library was here and I was able to use their computer. Still here in Bennington, haven't left, but I feel so much better now that I have a working, phone where I can contact people, and I can record this video, because otherwise there would have been no video for today or the rest of the trip. So anyway, I'm going to hit the road and try and make up some time here. Man, it's a good climb, even with the e-bike. It was mostly like 4 to 6% the first part, but man, I just hit a spot that went like 7 or 8, and that's a lot. I think I crossed the Appalachian Trail back there too. I saw signs. All right, done with the first climb. It was like 10 miles, I think, close to that. I mean, I don't know, between 8 and 10 miles, let's say. It's a pretty decent climb. The e-bike handled it well again. Like I said, the grade wasn't too bad. It was like 4 to 6 and then up to 8 or so. It wasn't too bad. I was only using like 550 watts and pedaling, of course. So it wasn't terrible. Yeah. This is beautiful, beautiful. There's like a rushing stream next to me the whole time. Great views, rock bluffs and stuff. Very cool. The pictures, I'm sure, or the video will not do it justice at all. But you can just see a bunch of tops of different mountains out here and stuff. All right, I stopped for lunch here in Wilmington, Vermont. I ate at the Village Roost there behind me. Had a barn me sandwich on their Cajun fries. It was really good. Time to put some more miles down. It started sprinkling when I was in there, so I had to put the covers on the bike stuff. So spoiled because I was the last one in the convoy. It was down to one lane for like a mile or something. So I've had no traffic for like the last 3 or 4 miles because there's no other cars behind me. And then now I have this barricaded off lane, which is kind of nice too. So it kind of worked in my favor because there's no striped shoulder right now either since they're repaving it, but pretty awesome. I think I can hear traffic behind me now, so there's going to be a long line of cars. I've gotten up to like 42 miles an hour. I feel like that's like my terminal velocity because, all right, I'm out of cones here. I'm gonna stop talking. Here comes some traffic, so I'm gonna shut her down. When in Vermont, you gotta drink and eat maple syrup, and that's what I'm gonna do. I got a sparkling maple syrup drink here. Well, maple seltzer, I should say. And I got a little tiny, my hair looks awesome. And I got a little tiny, what do they call it? A shooter of maple syrup too, of grade A maple syrup. It's cool, I'm glad I was checking in the last town to see if I could find anything, but they didn't have anything. This place is, there's an old lady running it. She's super nice, super friendly. So it was nice chatting with her while I was in there. So I got some maple syrup candy, the shooter of maple syrup, and this maple seltzer. Anyway, it's raining again, so I'm gonna enjoy the soda and then continue on down the road. No welcome to New Hampshire sign, so this will have to do. I'm in New Hampshire. It's been raining so much I haven't been able to film anything. It's been just a torrential downpour. It's finally let up, but I mean, it's gonna continue. It's just, yeah, it's raining still, but not as torrential as it was before. It got chilly there for a minute too, like going through the woods, going downhill real fast. Anyway, I should be at least halfway now, if not more. It's like almost 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna continue trucking along, make it to my campsite. It'll be nice to be in a nice warm sleeping bag. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's a dry, warm sleeping bag. I'm enjoying the scenery though. I'm in New Hampshire, but there was no sign, no enter sign, so no welcome to New Hampshire. So, oh well, it is what it is. It's happened to me before. I'm sure it'll happen again. It's awesome too. This is the oldest continuous operating postal office since 1816. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. This really is a change of pace from the constant being passed by cars on the mountain roads to this path / old logging road or something. I don't know. It's a nice change though. It smells wonderful. You can smell all the pine, and I can hear the river roaring in the valley next to me. Oh, it smells good. Yeah, I smell pine and cedar. Whew. Yummy. All right, that trail got a little too technical at the end there. It's like going over logs and drainage pipes and stuff, a bunch of rocks and mud. I think I'm gonna try and stick to the road if I can here. I'll have to check it out and see. Man, it got a little dicey back there. There was a huge mud water situation. Luckily I was able to go up on the sides. I think I should be in the town of Winchester. I don't know how big it is. That's the end of this trail here. Well, at the next intersection anyway. And I'm definitely not continuing on. This thing's getting worse and worse. Make a really good mountain bike trail. Or a hiking trail. We stopped at a gas station here and charging and eating some mini tacos. Felt good to have something a little warm. And I got this Gatorade that's supposed to be like an energy drink. I figure I wanted some more energy, but I figure, hey, why not get something with electrolytes in it too? So I'm not gonna stick around here too long, just till I finish my tacos and go. I don't need that much charging. I was at like just under half, it's under 50% of battery. So not too bad. 30 miles. And then the next tomorrow, it's only like 50 or 60 miles to my hotel in Boston. So I can easily stop once and charge, even if I can't charge in camp tonight. So shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. It finally stopped raining, but it looks like it's gonna continue on later. Oh, and there's some thunder. Never mind. All right. I'm gonna get back to eat my mini tacos. All right, I made it. I'm in Massachusetts, last state. Awesome. It's it's about sunset, and I have 9 miles left. So I'm just boogieing it. Making good time though. I had 10 out of 10. Well, I had 10 categorized climbs on my route, and I finished the last one. So there shouldn't be any more huge categorized hills. But either way, just truck it along, and hopefully I can get set up before it's totally dark out. But I got flashlights if it doesn't. Anyway, really looking forward to that nice warm sleeping bag. My feet are soaked. I'm not cold or anything, but just it'd be nice to get out of these wet shoes. So, all right. So another spooky flashlight video. I made it into camp just as it was getting dark. So glad to be off the rainy mountainous roads and not be out there in dark. So just barely made it in the nick of time. Got set up. It's drizzling out. I hope it continues all night because that's just going to put me to bed. Today was a tough day. 6,500 feet of elevation, 10 categorized climbs, and over 92 miles. So even on the e-bike, it was tough. I'm worn out. I'm soaked. My feet and shoes are soaked. and my shorts too. But the rain jacket kept the upper half of me dry. So anyway, I will see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna hit the hay.